3, 2, 1.
My wife and I got into a hot argument some time ago. I got angry and I gave her a hot slap. Immediately I realized myself, I apologized immediately. She pushed me away and did shakara for a while, but finally gave in. That week, I spent a lot of money getting her gifts as compensation for what I did, and she eventually forgave me fully, and things went back to normal. Another time we were in an argument again and I called her lazy and fat. She turned and called me a good for nothing man, hissed and walked out of me. I angrily followed her to the parlor and asked her what was the meaning of what she just did. She ignored me and went back to watching her TV program. I was so angry, I went to her and I gave her a blow on her neck. She started coughing and crying out of shock and pain. I left the room to cool off, and after calming down, I realized how wrong I was for doing that, and I wanted to go and apologize. Then she came into the room, went down on her knees and apologized to me for being disrespectful. I said no problem and we hugged. Anyways, last week we were coming back from church when two touts stopped our cars and were harassing us for money. I wasn't with cash, but my wife had 500 naira with her, which she gave to them. But this only added to their anger. My wife went down against my warning and tried to plead with them and speak to them calmly. However, one of them tried ripping off my wiper. She tried blocking them with her body, but the guy pushed her and she fell on the side of the road. I immediately got off the car to defend my wife. But then she did something surprisingly. You know that viral Up and Grateful video? That stunt, that girl, the Chinese get up, is exactly how my wife got off from the ground. Within the space of 1 minute, I experienced two grown men having their ass handed to them by a woman in heels. At the end of it all, there was a dent in my front bumper that had blood stains from where she had hit one of the guy's head. She'd left them on the ground, dusted her clothes and got into the car. By now, a group of people had gathered and were all watching, mouth agape. I got into the car after her and drove through a crowd of shocked spectators. The ride home was a very silent one. I was even scared to look at her. Tell me why, after being together for 6 years, dating for 4 years, married for 2, I'm now only finding out that my wife is a trained jiu-jitsu artist. Like, I think it's something like Kung Fu. Not once since we were dating did she ever mention she was trained in jiu-jitsu from age 10 to 15. Safe to say, I've refrained from any argument with her. If someone could hold such power and not use it in retaliation the day I slapped her, I wonder what she was planning. I'm never laying my hands on her ever again. For the love of God, I don't want to end up like those touts on the ground.
In this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold, a friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold. Through all the ups and downs, the highs and lows we share, we'll stick together, ride or die, let's show we really care. Through thick and thin, you've been there by my side.